is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Robinson finds Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. Butler with the steal. Outside Lowry. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul for 3. And Crowder jams it in.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Butler missing. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Down low.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Bridges. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. He'd have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Tipped away. Paul with the steal. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry against Paul. Right side Lowry. Tucker dishes to Lowry. 3-pointer, Butler. And Paul pulls it down. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Lowry passes to Butler. Shot to stop the run. And slam dunk by Butler.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking when they double up Paul. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Paul with the 3. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. 1:33 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Robinson misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Misses off the right iron. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. All against Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Tucker. Booker pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges finds Crowder. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. Booker against Lowry. Booker the pass to Ayton. Count it, good.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Here's Lowry. There's the pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got 5.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Knocks it loose. That's a 2 from Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
And so it's... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Paul, no one around him. Traps in the tray.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Back to Paul. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton kicks to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From deep. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Passes it to Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Paul with the 3. Ayton inside. Adebayo on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, then that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Lowry against Paul. Butler on the wing. Back to Lowry. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. Paul with the defensive effort.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Crowder stays with it. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Paul outside. Pass to Bridges for the three. He can't get that one, and it's Miami the other way. To the paint, here's Tucker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. And he's going with the whole new group on the floor. And the basket by Kaminsky.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Shamet. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Inside, here's Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson can't hit. Now Oladipo, and the wide open shot from Morris. Here's Dedmon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel? Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Heat trail by 6. Now here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Hits it from 3-point range. Shamet's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo against McGee. Here's Dedmon. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix leading by 9. In the corner, Shamet with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Dedmon. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 11. Back to Hero. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Into the third. Here we go, 2 minutes in now. Payne looking around, and there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the technical free throw is good. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And stolen by Butler. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg. This timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty. Pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. That shot is off. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
And that's his
first foul.
First team foul.
Butler with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Tucker.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be. 0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Atlanta. Butler kicks to Low. 5 to shoot. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Adebayo passes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Hunter.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Passes to Adebayo. And that one drops.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 5. Butler in the corner. Here's Lowry. Good defensive work there by Young. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. The putback. Rebound by the Heat. To the inside. Here's Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Tucker. The Hawks leading by 3. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Robinson finds Lowry. And the pass to Butler. Adebayo with the ball. Capella covering. Clock at 6. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hunter against Adebayo. Hunter dishes to Collins. Feeds it to Capella. And he makes good on the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Now, here's Hunter. Over Lowry. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Butler dishes to Tucker. And yes, it's good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now Young. The 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lowry drives in. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here is Lowry. Count the basket. Adebayo's got his second basket.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're moving it up. Butler passes to Tucker. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 minutes.
It's Young on the wing. Down low. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Robinson passes to Tucker, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Hero. Now Dedmon kicks it to Morris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks leading by 4. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams attacking. Back to Gallinari. Trying to get something going. Atlanta again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Oladipo. Dedmon trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right, the pass to Jang. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And Jang drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Oladipo outside. In the corner, it's Morris. No good on the three. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. Atlanta had no problems getting going. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, we've got Dwayne Dedmon, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. Here's Wright, the Heat getting the bucket. Gallinari outside. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. For the tie. Rebound, Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Now, here's Dedmon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Pass to Reddish. Gallinari wide open. No good from outside. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Butler, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Wright missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And stolen by Wright. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Driving the lane. This is his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And he sinks the second. The Heat trail by 3. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Adebayo's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
The feed to Butler. Tucker, the pass to Oladipo. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely, and Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Robinson. Poked away. Oladipo outside for the tie. Robinson misses. Atlanta leading by 3. And Wright kicks to Dieng.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gallinari surveying the D. Up top, Dieng. Wright finds Williams. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Misses from short range. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. That is the pass to Gallinari. Butler against Williams. Here's the dish to Dieng. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
That's his third. Team second.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
They get it back. Dedmon. Oladipo, left side. Back to Dedmon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Atlanta leading by 6. Williams dishes to Gallinari. He's looking for Williams and finds him. 34 seconds left in the third. Here's Reddish. And that one's on target from the wing.
That's a quick shot release by Cam Reddish. If you're the defense, it's hard to contest that one.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. They get a hand on it. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And he recovers it. They need this. Goes up again. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hero, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Cruz. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
The pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Inside. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Collins, good.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Oladipo outside to the inside. Dedmon's shot is off. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Hawks leading by 9. Young, right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
A nice shot by Tucker.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Young with the ball. Out defended by Adebayo. On its way from Hunter for 2. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lowry against Young. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Unloads. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Young. Now, here's Hunter. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Collins from outside. The shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. He kicks to Lowry. The tray. Rebounded by Capella.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Hunter on the wing. Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. Young fires away from outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to Lowry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. It's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by 9.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Butler passes to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. Good D by Bogdanovich. And here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And
And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young finds Collins. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here are the Suns. Outside Paul. Here's Ayton. And here's Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. No good with a layup. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Crowder left side. No good there. Excellent D there from Collins. And here's Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Stolen by Capella. Right side Hunter. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Bogdanovich against Ayton. And here's Hunter from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Paul for 3. That one is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now Ayton, guarded by Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Crowder left side. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Collins with the slam.
And And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Hunter, and he slams it in one-handed.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Stolen by Bridges, and the Suns pushing it up now. And a deep three from Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Young against Paul. Young inside. The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. And it's Young picking him up. Paul with it. Young's there. Paul finds Bridges. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Collins.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
They get the rebound. Ayton. Capella with the defensive effort. Outside Bogdanovich. And a deep three from Young. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12. Tough to run with him. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clock at 2. Capella with a block. Young with it. Hunter on the wing. Going inside. Young, the pass to Hunter. And he dunks it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Booker for three. They get it back.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Now Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Collins passes to Young. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Bridges, and there's the rejection. Out of bounds. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Releases. Collins passes to Young. Booker against Collins. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Young. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Young inside. He's against Ayton. Capella can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Collins outside. The three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Paul's got 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Give him 8.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Paul can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Young.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Bogdanovich. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Paul with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Paul passes to Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside. And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
To stop the run. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3-ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta liking their... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 15. Can he give it? And that'll do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
On the court for the Hawks. We've got Cam Reddish, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Williams in at the point. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Jang. Hauled in by McGee.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Payne. Knocked loose.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gallinari's got his first basket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's Payne outside. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Williams against Payne. Back to Herder. Williams passes to Gallinari. Fires the three. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Jang uses the glass that time. It's good.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Kaminsky. The layup off target.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
It's Jang, high post. Williams into the lane. Herder gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. To the paint. Can they get it? And Kaminsky slams it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Pass to Jang. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Williams from long range. He's off on that one.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And McGee with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside, Williams. Reddish on the wing. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. McGee finds Johnson. Back to McGee. Outside Payne. Back to McGee. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Herder. Rips down the breakaway slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Up top, Payne. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
54 seconds left in the third. Williams on the wing, defended by Payne. Pass to Jang. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Payne. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Herder. He's got 5. Outside Gallinari. Launches it. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Well, Phoenix is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound Atlanta.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Herder. from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Young from the arc. And Booker pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Booker goes in. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Paul against Young. Collins outside. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Collins. The finish. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Knocked away, and they recover it. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. That won't go either for Collins. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Three-pointer. And the Suns get it back. Booker. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Booker. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
But you have got to appreciate how aggressive Jay Crowder is. This guy has great understanding of when to be aggressive.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit it with you in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Young against Paul. And here is Young. Launches a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Stolen by Bridges. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's the triple. Another three for Phoenix.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
It's time for the NBA. DH.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Ayton is a player who occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Here's Butler, pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Outside Crowder. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Lowry going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lowry feeling it out a bit. The pass to Tucker. Lowry against Ayton. Outside for Robinson. Just 3 to shoot. Over Booker. Good D by Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shoot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Free throw, good. Crowder.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gained that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges outside. Clock reset for Phoenix. And Adebayo sends it back. And the wide open shot from Paul, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Back to Tucker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Tucker. Booker against Robinson. Now the dish to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Miami with the ball. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
easy call.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Line for the Heat. Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Phoenix Suns. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the guard position.
Yeah, understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And it's Ayton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Butler with room to shoot, and it's Miami with another. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Butler with the steal. Here's Tucker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Oladipo. Now the pass to Dedmon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McGee, the pass to Payne. Johnson outside. The Suns need to get a shot off and finished off by Kaminsky.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's good, 2 points. Oladipo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Shamet missing. And here's Miami. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Morris right side. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Strus passes to Morris. And again, Miami with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And here's Payne following Markieff Morris's three. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from McGee. He'd have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Oladipo. That shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Shamet. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Oladipo. 41 seconds left in the first half. Right wing. Strus passes to Morris. Here's Strus. Defended by Crowder. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Oladipo. This is it to Hero. Kicks to Morris. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Dedmon. Back to Morris. And he banks in the layup. Morris has got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They kept at it on both ends. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Butler dishes to Robinson. Up Butler feeling out a bit. Ball's knocked loose to the middle. Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Power down with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Here's McGee. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Lowry can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Into the lane. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kaminsky.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Lowry. Tucker finds Lowry. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Driving inside. Shamet can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shamet the pass to McGee. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lowry kicks to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
And there's the pass to Payne. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your son.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. The Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Shooting for Miami.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
One shot.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ayton.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Oladipo. Here he goes. 3 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Heat. They lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Heat, and Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Assisted.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Paul outside. Adebayo against Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bangs home the trifecta.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Lowry passes to Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Crowder's got the game tied up here for the Suns. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Elbow shot. Another shot. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Lowry against Paul. Lowry can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Butler dishes to Lowry. Back to Butler. There's the try. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Paul looking over the floor. Drains the three-pointer.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Lowry has the open look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Paul outside. Crowder the pass to Paul. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the way.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Game, 2 minutes.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Paul passes to Crowder. And he overshot that one, missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic LU jam.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Ball outside. Passes it to Booker. A three. Knocks down the three ball.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Lowry with the ball. Bridges covering. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so here's Phoenix. It's a one-point game. And the dunk by Booker.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. It's in!
Kyle Lowry.
He's been in so many big games and clutch situations. Lowry thrives in pressure moments like this.
Out to the right wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Buries the triple.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 3. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
Also, them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. And here's Robinson. No luck on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Pass to Butler. Now Tucker banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Young with it, picked up by Tucker. And Young draws the double. And he drives in. Count the basket. Young's got 5.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Lowry against Young. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Capella with the defensive effort.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
For 3, Lowry hits the trifecta.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Young against Lowry. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Tucker. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo's doubles, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:25 left in the first. Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Lowry outside. Driving to the basket, and he converts the layup. Lowry's got 5 points.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
That's tipped. And here's Tucker. He's got 5. Outside Robinson. The 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
.32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Capella. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. 7 points in the game. The Hawks leading. Now Young. 5 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. And Tucker pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. he's usually going to make those.
The 11-footer. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Another shot. Adebayo, that's good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. That one no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Here's Young, plenty of space. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Lowry against Collins. Lowry drawing the double team. Adebayo from long range. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Young. From deep. Drills it from deep. Young's got 8 points.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Here's Lowry. Can't get it to drop. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And Hunter, here we go. Bogdanovich from long range. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Collins left side. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got his second basket. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, BA. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Miami. Young against Oladipo. Pass to Collins. To the middle. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Collins. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Oladipo with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. Drives to the hoop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Oladipo with the ball. He's against Jang. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Now Gallinari. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Oladipo outside. To end the run. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Gallinari. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. 6 to shoot. Lots of room. Again, Atlanta.
Although Gallinari is used more to stretch the floor, he has the size and skill to do damage from mid-range. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Now here's Huerter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Huerter. Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Offensively, Lou is incredible. You can use him in so many different ways.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. The three. Rebound Atlanta. Huerter with it, and it's Robinson picking him up to the wing on the left. Back to Huerter. Williams against Lowry. Williams passes to Gallinari. And the Hawks with another three.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Williams against Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Tucker's got 9 points.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Outside, Williams. Wide open. Atlanta gets it back. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Jang. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Jang's got his second basket of the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo on the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now here's Herter. He's guarded by Hero. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Oladipo finds Morris. And stolen by Herter. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Back to Jang. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Team foul.
Inside, Williams. Gallinari with it. He's working on Morris. It's Herter on the wing. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Oladipo against Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Atlanta again missing. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks ahead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Herter. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Gallinari. Shot from the top of the key.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Lowry. Left side, Tucker. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Atlanta ball.
Off the inbound. And so he draws the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Robinson. Here's Lowry.
A capable score from...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young finds Hunter. Releases. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat shooting about 43% on this one. And it's Butler off the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. And they're on the run. Young against Robinson. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
For three, Lowry sinks the tray. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Hawks lead by 15. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. With the drive. To the paint. Collins finds Young. Clock at 6. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Here's Butler. Hunter with some nice D.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Left side Robinson. Collins against Butler. Poke loose. Stolen by Young. Collins outside. Robinson against Young. For 3. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. No good that time.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hawks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Here's Collins. The offensive rebound. Doesn't go for him.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. Fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Young with it. Trying to get back on track. No good.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And so it's Atlanta.
In at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
A shot by Paul, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Collins wide open, he fires. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Paul. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hunter kicks to Young. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Hunter for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Ayton, the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Booker. To the inside. Bridges against Hunter. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Back to Ayton. Paul looking over the floor. Shoots the three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Paul against Young. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Paul against Young. Pass to Crowder. Booker outside. And the Suns miss again.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Collins kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. That ball. Nice lead that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 5 points so far.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. That's a 2 from Paul. Off the left rim and out.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Capella inside, defended by Paul. Capella with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
59 seconds left in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down. 2
open that time. Made it look too easy.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. From deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Paul passes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Crowder.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Collins with some nice D. And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Here's Ayton. It's not going to go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Hunter against Crowder. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Shot by Crowder, no good. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Collins finds Young. Here's Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
To the wing right side. Ayton, the pass to Paul. He gets it in there.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 7 points in the game. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Down low. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Bogdanovich wide open. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here is Paul. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Bridges misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over to the left wing. Collins finds Hunter. They get the rebound.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Paul against Young. Paul outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Williams. To the paint. And finished off by Jang.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 13. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Reddish. His three-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Now, here is Gallinari. And here is Shamet. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Here's
Williams. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 7 rebounds. And last game... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clint Capella has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Here's Williams. Phoenix able to drain the 3. In the corner, Verter with it. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Williams looking over the floor. Plays it up and banks it in. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
And they continue to control the glass.
Suns trail by 6. Kaminsky finds Johnson. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Here is McGee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. And Phoenix pushing it up now. It's stolen. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. It's good. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Kaminsky. McGee. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McGee's got 4 points this quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. From deep, Gallinari. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gallinari's got 5.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
Payne gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Payne. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For 3.
And has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams up on top. Payne covering, and the shot is good. 7 points for Gallinari.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now, here's Shamet, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Suns. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Jang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Well, the thought was Zhang would never be much of a scorer, but I think he's changing people's minds.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. In the corner, Shamet with it. And McGee kicks to Johnson. And the rejection by Jang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgui Zhang.
Williams passes to Jang. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Herter. Oh, he nails it just in time.
1 eye on the rim, 1 on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
To the inside, it's stolen by Capella. Young finds Capella. Here's Bogdanovich, and the layup's good off the glass. That's 7 points for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Suns trail by 7. All up top, defended by Young. Booker, right side. Ayton dishes to Booker. Booker draws the double. And he lays it straight in.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Young up top, defended by Bridges. And Young kicks to Collins. Ball against Young. 5 to shoot. The feed to Capella. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Collins. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And Collins now top the key. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's stolen by Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. The putback, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Paul outside. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
If anything, you know you can count on Chris Paul to deliver in the clutch. He is so competitive, so tough.
Now, here is Young. The pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Paul against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Booker. Ayton kicks to Paul. For three. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. It led by as many as 14 points.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Here's Paul following the basket by Trae Young.
That's his second personal foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Crowder pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Now they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
At the line, Portland.
Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Feeds to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, it counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the final second.